Welcome to Princess Lillian's Gardens. In today's video, I'm going to show you Tradescantia, how to propagate Tradescantia zebraini, the silver inch plant, also called the wanderer, and how to make sure you don't have to buy a new one every year, because you can always get the old one and make a younger plant out of the lower parts of it. Before we continue, please do me a favor and subscribe to my channel by pressing the red box. Also, press the thumbs up button to like my video. Thank you very much. I placed my first vine of Tradescantia in soil to start the propagation, and after about 2 weeks, surely I started seeing little growths of green. I kept it well away from the sun in a shaded area and well moistened. Soon enough, the thing started to grow longer and it had so much more leaves. The Tradescantia has become a proper plant. I took this out and cut off all the vines sticking out from the edges of the pot, and I placed these in a larger pot that had my pothos in it. This system of growing things is pot sharing. By sharing the pot, each plant gets a lot of soil opportunity, so it gets the opportunity to grow bigger than if they were in individual small pots. Soon enough, summer was here and the plant is doing very beautifully. Both the zebraini and the pothos looking so gorgeously elegant throughout the summer. It was a successful propagation for me. But then everything comes to an end. When winter approached, the leaves started to turn dry on the Tradescantia. I took off some of the leaves from the tips and put this in water to start another propagation again. This is going to be my Tradescantia for the second year. In the third year, when this happens, I started a new set again, so that year in, year out, you would always have new bits to use to start your new plant. Also see a few roots. You can put it in the soil, or you can just place the cuttings directly in soil. It will grow just as good as in water. Nowadays I use a small 8-inch pot, and that's just big enough. The flower that I get is beautiful enough. This plant produces very beautiful pink flowers with 3 petals. I don't have any flowers on this, but on its own the leaves are just beautiful. And you can see the vine wrapping around every plant around it, and the pot gives it a very homely appearance. It's a plant that has very soft stem. This breaks easily and so it can start a new one in another part of your garden, and you would have Tradescantia growing all over the place. The appearance from all over, from back to front, is always very pretty to look at. It's just standing upright. We have Tradescantia growing outdoors, and these look very purple because they are receiving a lot of sunshine. The more sun it receives, the more purple it will be. Just like this one growing in its own pot. Tradescantia is actually a survival plant, a plant of promise. Things will always be better. The winter is here now, and Tradescantia is gradually losing its color. You can see it has grown longer than the last time I recorded it. It's had its best days because it enjoys summertime. Now, what happens in winter? The leaves start to dry out. Although it's still fresh and green at the tips, it dries out closest to the pot. There isn't a lot of sun to maintain them. The ones are so small. The best thing to do is start over again. Take cuttings, put it in water or in soil, as I said, and I'll have a new Tradescantia for next summer. It's January now, so I'll start doing the cutting and putting it in water. So up till about March, this will be completely gone. That's before spring. It will be too cold for it. A lot of it would have been dry. The one that is outside is actually completely dead. That's the one I showed you earlier. It's completely out of sorts now. That's because of the cold, but at least this one still has tips surviving, and those are the ones we're going to use to start for the coming summer season. So this is one way to maintain your Tradescantia year in, year out. You don't have to keep buying new ones. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have learned how to propagate Tradescantia and also how to maintain it so that you don't have to throw your plant away and buy a new one every time. You can always make a new one out of your old plant. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Have you subscribed to my channel? Please leave me a comment, and I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you very much. Bye.